Now, 7 OCs in 11 years, that makes you play some game show music. That's because it's time for everyone's favorite game show. That's right, a little more or less. Chicago Bears edition. And Jay, we'll begin with you. Jay Cutler, 21 touchdown passes a season ago. So obviously he loses Martellus Bennett. He's now in the Bay State playing with Tom Brady. So more or less than 21 house calls in 2016.
I'm going to go more. Healthy Alshon Jeffrey. You get White back. You have other weapons. They're not going to run the ball as much. You know, without Matt Forte, I think they're going to throw the ball a lot more.
I can't believe you said that. Without Martellus Bennett or Matt Forte, you really think he's going to throw more than 21 touchdowns? I do too. Kevin White, I like Kevin White coming back. I see the Bears throwing for more than 21 touchdown passes, specifically Jay Cutler. Cutler, by the way, pretty good at staying healthy most of the time. He had the year with McCown, but he'll stay. You got to stay healthy to throw 21 touchdown passes.
Keep in mind, too, Alshon Jeffrey missed 7 games with the injury, so he'll be back. Hitting the end zone for sure. The Bears' backfield look a little different. No Matt Forte. They do have Jeremy Langford. Are they having more or less than 1,850 yards rushing in 2016? Jay Feely, what say you?
With the new guys, probably a committee approach. They're going to rely more on Jay Cutler. I think they're going to go less yardage than 1,850 because I think they're just going to rely on Jay. They're going to know that's where their strength is. They're going to obviously they're going to try to run the ball. That's what John Fox wants to do. You know, but I think their strength is going to be throwing the ball. No faith in Jeremy Langford?
Wow. That's why I'm surprised you're saying this because we were talking about that, what John Fox wants to do. But I agree. Give them 1,849 yards rushing. They're not going to make 1,850. I actually do like Langford, but you're putting a lot of faith in a guy based on half a season. Matt Forte, one of the most solid. We're talking about underrated players, man. Right. Matt Forte is going to have Hall of Fame numbers when he's done. When you look at scrimmage yards, too often we're always looking at rushing yards. I don't think the Bears get to 1,850.
Wow, maybe around week 6, the Chicago Bears front office is like, hey, can we get Matt Forte back at some point?
I think the Jets are going to be really happy with him.
Let's see if we can facilitate that. Now, the Bears defense, they had 35 sacks in 2015. So, Elliot, what do you think? More or less in 2016?
I'm going push, man.
Push.
Yeah, the nose. 35 sacks is a nice average number, and I think that's what this pass rush is going to be. It's going to be average. It's not going to be bad. It's not going to be particularly great. I think
they have some additions.
Middling.
You don't think it's going to bolster
They got
that?
Leonard Floyd, but you need more than one pass rusher on this team. A lot of the guys that they have right now, like they went and got Danny Trevathan. I love that. But Danny Trevathan's not a 10-sack guy. That's not what he's going to be doing for you. He's actually going to be dropping in coverage and be effective for you there, and of course, playing the run. I say push, Jay.
Yeah, I went with less because the young guys are going to have to step up, but they're young and they're rookies and they drafted guys to come in and to play and to try to create playmakers. That's what they lack on this defense. And I think that you're going to see John Fox establish a defense that stops the run. That's what they're going to try to do and not get after the passer as much. I went with less.
John Fox in his first year there in Chicago, 6 wins. They went 6-10. Is in 2016 he going to have more or less than 6 wins, Jay?
I'm going with more. I trust John Fox a lot. And he has a track record from Carolina to Denver down to Chicago of building teams in his image. He got the most out of Jay Cutler last year, who played well. I think you're going to see a progression even without Gase, and I think they get more wins.
I do, too. I like that they're playing the AFC South this year. I think that's one of the weaker divisions. I'm not saying the AFC South is bad. I just don't think any of the teams are lights out. I think the Bears can beat any of those teams. They go 3-1 versus the South. They have a shot. Either way, you're only talking about 6 wins being better than that. 7-9, they're more. So I'll go more.